For someone who is an employee right now, but thinking of going into business for themselves, what's your advice to them so they don't end up in that freelance bind? Todd?
Stay in Edmonton and quit your job and just go do it. You'll be fine.
Yes.
And Karen Unland, when I was quitting my job to start Story Engine, just outside this building, I explained to her that I was fearful and I didn't know if this was going to work out. It's a bit weird. We don't even really have any competitors. What we're doing is strange. What if no one gets it? I'm gonna die. I have kids. They're gonna die. Dumpsters. And you just said, you're gonna be fine. If you need to, you'll find a job. And it's nice to have that. Someone, if you're good, someone will hire you in Edmonton if you have to. But luckily, I've not had to get a real job. So it's been great. So stay in Edmonton.
And have a pep talk from me if you're on your way.
And speak to Karen.
When we were talking about this, Sam, you had a little bit of a caution for people who just think, well, I'll just put out my shingle.
Yeah, so when we first got started, or when we were first even thinking about getting started, everybody warned me. They said, oh, starting a business is hard. What I really didn't realize what they meant was that it's not hard, it's just busy. So you have to do everything. You're selling, you're doing, you're selling, you're doing. You're probably selling some more, you're losing work, you're working with customers, you're hiring people, you're doing your insurance, you're going to the bank. But you're doing it all at the same time. So be prepared to work harder than you've ever worked before. But if you're not afraid of hard work, actually being an entrepreneur is pretty easy. I think actually now that we've been doing it for a couple of years, I can't go back to working for somebody. I think it would be too hard. Actually, I find that frightening. So if you have it in you, try it. Don't wait. There's no sense saying, well, we'll write a business plan over the next 6 or 8 months, and then we'll start next year, and then maybe we'll have a product in 5 years. No, that's bullshit. Start now. Don't put a shingle out just because you think you should start a business. I mean, be purposeful, have an idea, make sure you have customers. What we should have probably done was gone and sold our product 5 times before we had any product. Instead, we're selling it now that we have product. Lessons learned. Customers respond really well to PowerPoint. Don't tell them that. You can go build a customer base without a product, but be prepared to work harder than ever before once you've sold it 5 times.
That's sort of the saying that entrepreneurs would rather work 100 hours for themselves than 40 hours for somebody else.
That's your life too, right? Yeah, exactly.